Sorry, don't mind me.
No, you're good.
I would have had this done already if I didn't have to reboot all my internet. Sorry about that.
2 hits, 1 left on base. Our score headed to the home half of the first. Haymakers 2, Rams 0. Now batting, number 15, Charlie Ortiz. Now batting, number 7, Zach Elon. Now batting, number 18, Felix Balabara.
Here we go. Another game, Ralston Rams. Had to get some stuff set up. Had an issue with the internet before the game got going. I'm going to adjust that camera, and then, of course, I'm going to adjust this one like that view. It's going to be a wide throw. Charlie's going to make his – actually, Zach's going to make his way over to second. He's going to round it to go to third. He's going to get there safely on a passed ball on a pickup attempt. I'll fix that camera, too. Do that in between the innings. Ralston coming in after their state victory this past weekend, trying to get things rolling. Nebraska Haymakers able to put 2 on for an error in the first. Felix Valavara up for Ralston. Now we're back live, ladies and gentlemen, here at Ralston Pearson Field for Ralston. Felix Valavara up. It's going to be inside. It's going to be ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zach Elam able to make it to third on a pass pickoff attempt. Evan K. behind the plate for the Haymakers. Colby H. on the mound. Everybody else is their position. 1B, 2B, 3B. You get it. You got it. Got the 1-1 pitch for Felix. Just outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike for Ralston. It's going to be high, ball 3. Catcher just put his debut in for an NBA team there with those ups. 3 balls, 1 strike to Felix. It's going to be a pop-up into the infield. Outfield, actually. It's going to drop down in between. Felix is going to make it to first safely, and Zach's going to come in and tie up the game with no outs here in the bottom of the first. I'm going to go make a couple of camera adjustments here, so don't worry about me. All right, so we went and got the cameras adjusted. Henley Razgorshek with a strikeout. Elijah Hamill with a sacrifice single for out number 2, puts the Rams up by 1. That's going to bring Nixon Jacobson up here for Ralston. Yeah, looks a lot better, doesn't it, ladies? That one, too. That one fell over. Go figure. Can't seem to win today. Nixon bings that one down the third base line. It's going to get underneath him. I'd show you the baseline there, but that baseline is this. Looks good, huh? Yep. Anyways, Nixon Jacobson got himself on base with a single there. It's going to bring up Caldice. So we got 2 down here. So I think Ben and them took some liberties on the walk-up songs for these boys. Nixon's going to go. Cal holds. Nixon takes it. Cal's going to get strike 1 on that, but Nixon does advance to second, putting himself in scoring position. 2 down here for Caldice. Wilson Jr. on deck for Ralston. Much improved day weather-wise out here than it was this past weekend. Everybody is outside barbecue chili time. I'm about 6 different shades of darker than I normally am this time of year. But the crazy thing is, you take my shirt off, and it's a sight to see. There's some lines in there. I think Monet and Picasso would be a little jealous of the lines that are drawn by my shirts during state. 2-1 pitch for Deese. Gonna be high, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 down here for Ralston. It's going to be inside ball 4. He's going to take his base on that one. That's going to bring up Wilson Jr. First at bat for the night. This is the big surprise to all the kids. They roll up and it's their first time hearing the song. First pitch to Wilson. It's going to be a pop-up foul. It's going to make it outside of play for a long strike number 1. Young man was able to grab it back here. He's taking it up for a good solid piece of candy. Once I get that other camera adjusted, I think I'm going to get me a hot dog. Here at Pearson Field, they have wonderful concessions. Nothing better than a hot dog, I'll tell you that much. Outside corner on that one, we strike 2. Runners advance. 0-2 pitch for Wilson. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. It's going to be high, ball 1. Colin Jankowski on deck for Ralston. Wilson able to get on base. It's going to be another foul ball, keeping himself alive. Still 1-2 for Wilson. Swing on and a miss on that one. Strike number 3, and that's out number 3 for the first inning. However, the Rams were able to put 3 on the board. So 3 runs going into the top of the second. They got to get their defense rolling. See what they can do here in a moment. First pitch for Callan's going to be strike one to Easton B. Going to be inside ball one. Change up in the lineup here in the field. Henley Razgershek over to first for Ralston. No other changes. Zach Elam at second. Charlie Ortiz at short. Felix Valavara at third. Nixon in left. Colin in center. And Cal Deese in right. Elijah Hamill behind the bag. That pitch by Callan is going to be strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Callan. It's going to be a strikeout for Callan right there. Easton goes down swinging. 4 pitches, 3 strikes. Out number 1 for Ralston. That one's going to be foul, out of play.
Foul balls that leave the field of play to the concession stand. You'll get a piece of candy. And you get it back.
Here we go, Graham. Let's go, Graham. Hey, good cut. I like it.
Graham B up for Haymakers. 0-2 pitch.
You're right there. Confidence.
30 pitches for Callan so far in this outing. To be inside ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Callan. There's the 1-2 by Callan. Outside ball 2. 2-2 pitch coming up, 2 down. Swing on that one. Strike 3. I think he had it, but I'm pretty sure they're just throwing it down there just to guarantee it. So out number 2. Another strikeout for Callan Smith. Top of the second. 2 down. Hunter R. steps up for the Haymakers, taking his first pitch, a strike 1 from Callan. Swing on strike 2. 2 down here in the top of the second. Callan working him on the mound today. It's going to be a chopper over to second base. I do believe that was probably Henley's ball, but Zach went for it. And another one gets by Zach's glove there for a safe at first. Mason S. up for Haymakers. Swing and a miss on that one. Zach Elam way off the bag, didn't even move to the ball. Charlie Ortiz missed it. Colin Jankowski was there to scoop it up. Looks like Charlie was having a hard time picking it up off the field. Somebody check his hand for baby oil. But that first pitch to Mason, strike 1. 37 pitches for Callan. Runner goes. Correction, runner's going to stay there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul tip for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes here for Mason. Gonna pop that one down. It's gonna go foul.
Good job. Stay in there. Great job.
Gonna repeat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low for ball 2. Haymakers have a runner at second. Hunter R. Reached on an error. Trying to bring himself in and tie the game for the Haymakers. It's a 2-2 pitch to Mason. The swing going to bounce off of Callan's foot. Up the center, they're sending the runner in, and he's going to make it. A little gentle pop in from the outfield, little gentle toss. And, yeah, just like that. Scores tied 3-3.
Good job, Mason. All right, Nathan, let's go, bud.
Nathan R. up to bat for the Haymakers. Takes the first one, strike 1. High, ball 1 on that one. .44 pitches for Callan. This will be pitch number 45. Going to take that one, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Callan Smith. 2 down here in the top of the second. Runner on for the Haymakers. Callan throws that one, hits it. Now the Haymakers have another runner on. Crooked foot pitch. Your front foot, when that lands, you want that to be pointed, your toes pointed to the catcher. Coach going to have a little conversation with his pitcher. Runner on first and second. Josiah A. 1 for 1 today for the Haymakers. 47th pitch coming up for Callan Smith in his outing. Started strong, and error kept the inning going, which resulted in a run, a tying run. It's going to be a pop-up into left field. Cal Deese is going to get underneath it to make the catch, and the Rams are able to get out of that inning, but the Haymakers able to score on an error, bringing the score 3-3 here going into the bottom of the second. Colin Jankowski up for Ralston here in the middle of the bottom of the second. Y'all know what I'm trying to say here. If you look at the scoreboard there, you'll see it hasn't changed yet for me either. Swing on and miss by Colin. Strike one. Inside, ball two for Colin. And Christina shows up, arriving with wieners in hand. Outside, ball three.
Now batting number 6'7", Callan Smith.
Ball four on that one. Colin Jankowski's going to take his base. Do forgive me, I have a hot dog here, so I'm probably going to be shoving that in my whole face hole. I should probably clarify. Callan Smith up the bat for Ralston. Colin goes. Colin almost, he runs so fast. High, ball two. Good save by Evan Kay. Foul ball. Strike one for Colin. Callan. Way behind that one, late swing for a strike two for Callan. Brings count 2-2. Pickoff attempt at second. Ball was high and away from the bag. Colin able to make it back easily. Still 2-2 for Callan. Late swing is going to be strike three. They're calling Colin safe at third. Colin was able to make it to third there. But a strikeout for Callan Smith.
Good throw, Biggie.
If I get a ball, I'll give it to you and you have to walk up there. There's no stickers, there's like Latin Tabbies, dummy bears.
One, two pitch for Charlie.
Same one. They asked me which one I wanted. It sits across
Charlie fouls that one off. 2-2 here for Ortiz. Go ahead run is on third. Colin Jankowski. Full count pitch coming up here for Colby H. 44th pitch for ball 3. One out here in the bottom of the second. Going to be a hit over to third base. Going to get by the third baseman there. Charlie's going to round first. He's going to make it on a single, and Colin's going to score, bringing the Rams up by 1 here in the bottom of the second. And that's going to bring Zach Elam up to bat. A 3-0 pitch for Zach. Going to take a base on that one. Like I said, I was eating a hot dog. Sorry, I wasn't able to blissfully give my play-by-play to your eardrums. I had to eat a hot dog. That's going to bring up Felix Valavara. 1 for 1 today. Pretty sure Felix had a hit to third base first inning. That's going to be a hit into deep left center. Center fielder is able to get underneath it and make the catch. Runners tag up. Zach was like 3/4 of the way to the base, but great catch by the outfielder there for the Haymakers. Good hit by Felix, but great ball tracking and catch by that center fielder. And that's going to be 2 down now for Ralston. Henley Razgorshek 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Ball's going to get down. Charlie leaps and runs the opposite direction. Looked like that startled him there. 0-1, 1 ball for Henley, so the 1-0. Runners taking leads. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Henley's going to pop it up in the infield. They're not going to be able to get to it in time, so it's going to result in a foul ball for strike number 1 for Henley Razgorshek. 2 balls, 1 strike for Henley. I accidentally found a bag of Twizzlers over here. I can smell them. We got to think of sharks, right? You chum the water, they come from miles away. The wind picks up and it hits that cherry Twizzler pull and peel. I smell them like a shark. Henley's going to rifle one right over there. It's going to go in between first and second. Get out to left field. They're bringing Charlie around. He's going to make it. Henley about breaks his leg falling back to first base there, but he's able to make it back in time. Good heads-up play by Evan Kay from the right fielder, threw the ball in there because they sent Charlie around, And Evan Kay ran out to grab the ball, and he watched the runners, preventing them from going further out. That's going to bring up Elijah Hamels 0 for 1 with a ground out, first inning. It's going to be inside for ball one. Zach Elam at second. Henley Razgushek at first. Elijah's up the bat. Looks like Nixon Jacobs was on deck for Ralston. So hit right over to the first baseman. It's going to get by him out until right field. They're sending Zach home, and Henley's going to make it over to third. So just got underneath the first baseman's glove to get Elijah to first base there, and it gets Henley around to third, and Zach's going to come around to score. It's going to bring Nixon Jacobson up to bat with Cal Deese on deck. Nixon 1 for 1 so far today. Pinch runner in for Elijah Hamel. He's got to go get his armor on. He's catcher for today's game. Nixon steps into the box. Runners at the corners for Ralston. Felix Valavara in for Hamel. Felix goes. Stolen base for Valavara.
All right, Colby, let's go.
Just outside on that one, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes for Ralston. 2 down, though, the bottom of the second. Inside, ball 3. Ball was bounced back nice and quick from the backstop, preventing a runner to come in from third. But 3-0, let it go. We know how that is, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside, ball 4. Bases are loaded for Cal Deese, 2 down, the bottom of the second. 60 pitches for Colby H. on the outing. The lefty had a dominating first inning. Second inning, it's kind of getting away from him a little bit here. Cal Deese walked his last at bat. Inside for strike 1 on Cal Deese. Bases loaded here at bottom of the second. 2 down. 61 pitches for Colby H. Wilson Jr. on deck. Here's the 0-1. A swing, foul tip, strike 2. See out there checking the flag out in right field. There's no movement. Nice, steady day today. Not too hot, not too nasty. Sun's going down here in Ralston. Pearson Field's lit up for the 0-2 pitch. Cal's going to swing on that one and foul it off down the third base line. Still 0-2 for Deese. Bases are loaded. Here's the 0-2. Be outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes for Deese. Gonna watch that one. Make a pickoff attempt down first. Not able to get there. Ball doesn't get past the first baseman far enough to send the runner from third. So a nice throw by the catcher. Potentially could have ended up in another run. So it's the 2-2 pitch. High ball 3. Got the full count pitch here for Cal. That sound you just heard is explosive diarrhea. Can be inside, ball 4. Now I think coaches might come have a conversation with their pitcher, not too sure. Nope, they're going to let him stick it in. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Base is still loaded. Wilson Jr. up the bat. Struck out his last plate appearance today. Wilson looking to make something happen. Hit that one for a foul. Pulled it down the first base line. Beautiful hit, but I say beautiful hit, beautiful swing. Just got on top of it. Edged it down into the dirt for strike 1. Be outside for ball 1 there for Colby H. One pitch coming up for Wilson. It's going to be the 70th pitch for Colby. It's going to be inside, ball 2. Correction, 69. They caught them not paying attention. Slowly walking back to the mound, they sent the runner. Felix Valavar is able to make it in, and the runners advance. Felix steals home to put another point on the board for Ralston. Got the 2-1 pitch for Wilson. Going to be low, ball 3. That right there is the 71st pitch for Colby H today. Wilson's going to take his base on that one, ball 4. Once again, bases are loaded. It's going to bring up Colin Jankowski with 2 down here, bottom of the second. Got Nixon Jacobson on third, Caldees on second, Wilson Jr. on first. Colin Jankowski's 0 for 0 today. And watch that one for strike 1. It's going to be a hit right up the middle. Get past the shortstop. They're going to send the runners around third, so 2 will score on a single by Colin Jankowski. Two down here. Callan Smith 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. It's going to be outside for ball 1.
All right, Colby, right here, bud.
High, ball 2. They're going to run. Ball's going to get by. Wilson's going to get to third. Collins going to second. Three balls, no strikes for Callan. Going to be high, ball 4. Coach going to come out and have a conversation with his pitcher. Colby H, 78 pitches for the outing. They're going to swap him out. Good outing by that pitcher. A heck of a lot of pitches thrown in those 2 innings. So we'll give them a second to let their pitcher get warmed up, and we'll continue to go from there. We'll be back momentarily. Abraham P. in for the Haymakers. First pitch by Abraham is going to be a strike. Charlie Ortiz 2 for 2 today. Zach Elam on deck. Smith on first, Jankowski on second, Wilson on third. 2 down. It's going to be outside. Ball 1. Ball got by the catcher, but he was able to stop it before it went back too far. Get the 1-1 here. It's going to be a pop-up into right field. It's going to get under it. He's going to make the catch. And that's going to end the inning for the Haymakers. However, Ralston was able to tack on 7 points that inning, bringing the total. The Nebraska Haymakers 3, Ralston Rams 10. We'll be back here in the bottom for the top of the third here in a moment. Cal Deese in for Ralston. Abraham P. up for Haymakers. First pitch to him is a strike. Got the 0-1 pitch coming in for Cal. Top of the third. Just inside for strike number 2. A little change in the infield. Jason Wilson Jr. over to first. Felix Valavara to second. Henley R. to third. And then Callan Smith takes over in right field because Cal's on the mound. And Zach Elam takes over behind the plate. Cal delivers strike 3 for his first strikeout. Hit third base. Hit third base there in that last one there. Low throw by Razgershek. Wilson able to scoop it up for out number 2. First pitch to Evan Kay is going to be a strike. It's going to be a hit over to Henley at third. It's going to get under his glove. And that's going to make it into. That's 2 on Henley today. 1 at third and 1 at first. Wow. First technicalities, technically. But 2 down here for Ralston. Runner goes outside for ball 1. Colby H. up for the Haymakers. Swing on and a miss on that one. It's going to be a wide throw by Zach. Henley's not going to be able to get to it, but Nixon's there to back it up. And Evans going to steal third. Colby swung at that for strike 1, so we had the 1-1 pitch coming for Cal. 2 down here in the top of the third. Haymakers have a runner in scoring position. It's going to be a foul ball. Jankowski Sr. went for it. Gave up pretty quick, though. He should be kind of upset with himself. He needs to run a little bit for that one. It's going to be outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Deese. Got the 2-2 for Cal. It's going to be a hit in the left field. It's going to be down. Nixon going to get it into his cutoff man, but that's going to be an RBI double by Colby H. Bringing in a run for the Haymakers with a good solid hit in the left field. That's going to bring up Abraham H., who's 0 for 1 today. 2 down here in the top of the third.
Now
going to be a pop-up on the infield. Wilson Jr. calls it. Makes the catch to records the out, close the inning out for Ralston. With that being said, though, the Haymakers were able to put another point on the board, bringing the score 4, Nebraska Haymakers 4, Ralston Rams 10. We go into the bottom of the third. We'll see if Ralston can pad their lead a little bit further. Beautiful play there by the Haymakers. Zach Elam was up to bat. Mason Sticka on the mound for Haymakers. Throws a nice little hittable pitch. Zach pops it right in the air, and the second baseman reaches out, falls, lays out on the ground for the catch. Out number one. Gonna bring up Felix Valavares, 1 for 2 today. He's gonna hit it up the middle. It's gonna get past the second baseman and the shortstop. Felix is gonna make it to first easily. That's gonna bring up Henley Razgershek with a runner on first. So, Henley's 1 for 2 today. The single last inning. And key that one, see that one for strike 2. Felix is going to make it to second with a solid slide. Got the 0-1 pitch to Henley coming up. It's going to be high, ball 1. Felix was able to steal second on that one there. Beautiful slide and a pop-up. Be inside, ball 2, sorry. 2 balls, 1 strike for Henley. It's going to be a chopper. It's going to go foul. That's going to be strike number 2 for Henley's 2 balls, 2 strikes for Henley Razgershek. Looks like we got a storm trying to roll in there. Hopefully it waits until the game is over. It's going to be a belt down the third base line. Fair. They're going to send Valavara in, and Henley's going to make it to second for an RBI double. So a rope down the third base line just stays inside fair for another score for Ralston. And that's going to bring up Elijah Hamill. One out here in the bottom of the third. Inside for ball one. Got the 1-1 pitch coming up here for Hamill. It's going to be a high ball two. It's going to be a hit over right there by shortstop. Elijah belts it. They're sending Razgorshek around third to score. And Elijah's going to make it easily to first. It'll be an RBI single for Elijah, bringing Henley around to score for Ralston. That's going to bring up Nixon Jacobson to bat for the Rams. And again, something about Nixon's song there, somebody you smell like Cheetos. Elijah takes off second. He's going to get there just in time to be safe. One strike on Jacobson. Got the 0-1. Takes it off his dome. And Nixon's going to take a hit by pitch off his helmet. That's why we wear them, ladies and gentlemen. Bring up Cal Deese here. One down in the bottom of the third. Cal's walked both of his at-bats today. Takes the first one for ball one inside. Another inside pitch, ball two. 15th pitch by Mason. One out here in the bottom of third. Fouled off. Strike one. Wilson Jr.'s on deck for Ralston. Got 2-1 strike here for Cal. Take that one high, ball three, 3-1 strike. 4th of July this weekend. We're starting to hear it. Everybody blowing stuff up around us. Foul ball for Cal. Last game of the season for the Rams, looking to walk away with a win if they can. Seal out a 26-18-2 season with 2 tournament wins, one of them being state last weekend. Full count. Fouls it off, stays alive. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes for Deese. Here's 3-2. Cal's going to pop it up into the infield. Abraham's going to be there to make the catch. Elijah ran all the way to third. Didn't tag up. That's going to be a double play there for Ralston. Have had some heads-up base running by the Rams. However, the Rams are able to put 2 more on the board, bringing the Nebraska Haymakers 4, Ralston Rams 12. They're in the top of the 4th. See what kind of changes they made here for Ralston in the field. Be right back. Pitching change for Ralston. Elijah Hamill takes over on the mound. Callan Smith still out and right. No other changes in the field. First pitch to Easton B was a ball. Second pitch going to be strike. Next pitch by Elijah is going to be a ball. Two balls, 1 strike for Hamill. Behind that one, but belts it deep into right, but goes foul for strike 2. Somebody liked that foul. We're having ourselves a little bit of a celebration. Another ball for Elijah. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 4th. Gonna watch that one drop in for strike 3. First strikeout for Elijah Hamill. That's going to bring up Graham B. First pitch by Elijah. It's high, ball 1. Good luck to Elijah's dad, too. Apparently, sounds like somebody's going to have themselves a little bit of shoulder situation done. Hopefully that goes well for you, buddy. We're all rooting for you. Inside, ball 2. So foul that one off for strike number 1. His teammate hit the ground on that one there. It's giving him an eyeball like, hey, bro, I thought we were on the same team. 2 balls, 1 strike for Elijah on this one. It's going to be high, ball 3. 3-1 pitch. Delivers a strike for a full count. You know, one thing I love about fireworks is that gunpowder smell. Walks them. Haymakers have one on. One down here in the top of the 4th. Hunter R's up to bat for the Haymakers, 1 for 1 today. First delivery to Hunter is going to be a ball high inside. It's going to be a foul ball coming back this way. Making its way all the way to the parking lot behind us for a long strike 1.
All right, here we go, Hunter.
Inside ball 2, 2-1.
All right, here we go, Hunter.
Just outside on that one for ball 3. Got the 3-1 pitch coming for Elijah. Beautiful pitch, swung on for strike number 2, bringing it to a full count. It's going to be a pop-up into the infield. Felix is going to get underneath it, and he's going to rifle it back. Good heads-up play by Felix Valavara and Jason Wilson to pull a double play on that one right there. The runner didn't tag up. And it looks like with that, it looks like they might be lining up, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the game. So the Ralston Rams end their season with a state championship and a 1 final win. 2026 season comes to an end. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and giving me the opportunity to do this with you guys, the Rams and all the other teams that have been part of this adventure in 2026. Learning as we go, making mistakes, having some growing pains as far as the streaming. And please do us all a favor and continue to support the MYBN, spread the word. And then, like I said, keep yourselves posted because eventually there will be another channel, and we could use your help there too to grow that one so we can have multiple games going at once. So, again, Ralston Rams come in. Nebraska Haymakers leave with 4, and Ralston has 12. That's going to do it for tonight's game. Thanks again ever so much for a wonderful 2026 season. We'll see you guys on the other side.